what advice would you give to them?
I think I might have pushed a little bit too hard. I didn't think I was early on, but the intensity of my father's anger and hanging up and some of the things that he said were probably poking at him more than I realized, right? If I bruise my arm and you come up and poke it, I might be like, ow. Whereas in a normal day, I wouldn't be. And so I think those things that I was asking, I didn't understand how hard it must be for him to talk about those things. So a piece of advice would be to try to empathize with that other person, to maybe a little more tactfully lean into and explore those things. And I will give you one example of how I try to do this now. I had an Uber driver not too long ago. He was taking me to the airport, and I could tell from his accent and his name that he was not from the United States. So I asked him a question that I ask a lot of Uber drivers. After I said, oh, so where are you from originally? And he told me Cameroon. I said, I'm going to ask you a question, and if you're not comfortable, you don't need to answer it. And whatever you tell me, you will not offend me. I really want to know. And then I said, what is it like to come to America? I mean, is this a bad place like some people say, or is it good? But by giving somebody the freedom to say, you know, if you're not comfortable, please don't feel like you have to answer it, and to let them know that I really want to know your honest opinion. You won't hurt my feelings or offend me. That opens up people all the time. Yeah. I think I've only had one time where somebody did not want to talk, and I just let it go at that point. But almost every other time, what I have found, is people want to express themselves. They want to be known. They want to have conversation. And so almost every time people are like, thank you so much for asking. And that's what he said. And he talked for about 30 minutes. We had a great conversation. So that's how I more gently approach people now.
Okay.